So we're going to start off in our little child's pose today. Okay. Toes touching, sitting on your heels. Come on down. Let that head rest on the floor. A nice deep breathing as we transition into stillness for just a moment. And let those big inhales grow. And let the big exhales clean out your lungs. Allow your body to relax as you settle in here. Okay, notice any tension you could let go of. Maybe a little body scan from the top of the head, releasing tension in your forehead, eyes, jaw. Scanning and releasing tension down the neck, the shoulders, the chest, the back. And continuing that sense of softness all the way down through the low back, the belly, the hips, the glutes. And all the way down your legs to the tips of your toes. Everything's soft and relaxed. And just give yourself a little more time just to notice how you feel in this moment, physically, but also mentally, emotionally, what's happening. And we want to look on ourselves and anything we notice here in this moment with compassion and fascination, the same way we look out on nature. Just beautiful the way it is. From your child's pose here, we'll start to bring in a little gentle movement, okay? Reaching your hands out, we'll start to grip the floor. Start to activate your upper body by gently pushing that floor down. And you don't have to put a lot of push into it to get a lovely stretch all the way up through your armpits and your chest and shoulders. Maybe you really enjoy that little upper body stretch and you want to deepen it a little bit by pressing the finger pads down and lifting your palms, making spider hands. And the spiders can push the floor more for more stretch up into the armpits, like you're lifting your elbows here. And breathing deeply into that stretch. Okay, one more breath here before we start to move. And of course, you can always take as long as you like in this lovely grounded child's pose. But when you're ready, ground those palms and pull yourself up to hands and knees. You can round your spine as you roll up like a cat pose, okay? Inhaling to roll yourself up through a cat pose, pushing the floor, dropping that head, a little shaky on the neck. And exhale down to your child's pose. So just really simple, really slow and easy. Inhale, pull it up to that cat pose, rounding your spine, pushing the floor, stretching your back. And exhale to that child's pose. And we'll take a few more like that. Nice and easy. Inhale up. And exhale down. Let that head hang, very heavy head. Okay, I like to think of the head hanging like an apple from a tree, just soft and easy on the neck. Next time you come up to your cat pose, okay, that hands and knees pose, come on up. We're going to add something. So inhaling to your cat pose, Here with me, as you exhale, extend your spine by looking forward. Okay, moving in slow motion here. You're gonna bend those elbows in towards your ribs and drop your heart towards your thumbs. Now you might go really far down. You might not go so far down. It's a yogi's choice moment, okay? Inhale back up to your rounded spine, cat pose. And exhale to your child's pose. And we'll just take that a few more times. We just added that one element in, okay? Inhale, cat pose. Exhale, bend the elbows, extend or arch your spine by looking forward and drop your heart low as you like. Inhale, cat pose, rounded spine. And exhale, child's. Okay, and it's okay if your flow looks a little different from mine. As long as you're moving your spine and you're breathing, that's where we want to be. We're just warming up gently here. Keep it breathing, keep it moving. A couple more rounds just like that. Okay, now we're just going to add one element in. Next time you come down to that dropping heart pose, okay, I want you to pull your heart forward, ground your hips, find a cobra pose. Now your cobra pose can be really just gentle and low, just the smallest little lift and extension of your heart, okay? With your exhale, press it back up to a child's pose. Let's put it all together. That's going to be our little warm-up flow. Inhale, cat pose, rounded spine. Exhale, drop that heart, extended spine. Pull forward, inhale to your little cobra. Then exhale, back where we started, child's pose. Okay, keep flowing with me. It's okay if your flow looks different or feels different, okay? Just moving that spine, getting the breath warmed up. Keep breathing, inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Here, we're going to move through our little warm-up flow 2 more times. Next time you are in your cobra pose, okay? Hold there. We're going to meet together there and journey from that point, okay? So in your little cobra pose, pause here with me. Your palms are grounded under your shoulders, your hips are grounded, and your elbows are squeezing in as if they intend to touch together behind you. Okay, holding here, just breathing. Feel your back body maybe getting a little warm as it holds up your rib cage. Nice breathing here. Make sure your belly muscles are a bit strong. They're kind of engaging upward away from the floor to keep your low back very safe. And then if everything's going great here, go ahead and float your palms up off the floor underneath your shoulders, holding and breathing. A little more strength involved here. So feel free to take breaks. Your back is working for you. If all is still going well, lift up those legs, holding and breathing, floating. Think of lengthening your spine here. Let the front of the body let go completely. Let the back body do all the work. One more big breath in. And see if you could come down slowly as you exhale. Ground your palms, ground the tops of your feet, and even let your forehead come down for a moment. Very nice. Tuck your toes here. Come up through hands and knees. And I'll meet you in a nice little downward facing dog shape. Come on up and in. Hips up, knees up. We're going to walk the heels out and kind of shake our shape out a little bit. Okay, it does not have to be perfect. It does not have to be crisp, but your hips are up, your head is down, and you're going to roll out all your joints and your shoulders and your ankles, everything moving here. Okay, those heels might not touch the floor, especially because we're not super warm, but they want to move downward. So just kind of move them downward. Okay, just our first down dog, okay? Let's keep moving and get a little bit warmer. As you're ready here, move your heart forward through a plank pose. Remember, your plank pose can have knees down, okay? Or knees up. Either way, shoulders are over wrists. And then you're gonna walk towards your hands and take a nice little fold here, letting that spine hang and swing it out, maybe side to side. Okay, really releasing all tension from the back of the body here. See if you could bend those knees super generously so that your heart comes very close to your kneecaps. Okay, squaring off your feet here as you're ready. Press down into your heels. We're rolling it up nice and slow. We're going to start to play around with a little bit of balance, a little bit of flowing here. Reach your hands up as you rise up, maybe looking up, okay? Stretching open in front. We're going to get the right knee to rise up. So we're balancing on that left foot here. Take a moment with me, just breathing and feeling this shape. The left leg a little bit challenged, and you're going to feel that left arch kind of wobbling, and that's okay. That's what we're looking for, a little bit of wobble. Okay, one more big breath here in your single leg balancing stance. As you're ready, shift your heart a little bit forward and move that right leg a little bit back, moving in slow motion. Could you drop the right toe behind you? Find a crescent lunge. Hold and breathe. We'll take a few breaths in this shape. Remember, you can drop the back knee, okay? In your crescent lunge, the front knee is over the ankle, the tailbone points down, the back knee has a slight bend, and you're pushing into that back foot, nice and strong. One more big breath here. Maybe you're looking up. Exhaling here, all those hands are down underneath your shoulders. Okay, we're going to continue flowing here. With your inhale, could we send this left leg up in the air for a three-legged dog? Take a few breaths here. Feeling that shape, pushing the floor, letting that right heel, that's the bottom heel, drop low to the ground, just as low as you like. The top heel rises. One more breath, maybe look up at your hands, or look forward at your hands, I should say. Okay, exhale here, coming back the way we came in. Could we step the left foot forward outside the left hand? Inhaling back through your crescent lunge, familiar shape. Exhaling, heart shifts forward. Let's send that right knee up and forward, back in that single leg stance. Okay, nice work. Drop that right foot and fold. Take a moment here, shake it out, swing it out. Okay, from here, palms are down, step it back to your plank with or without those knees on the ground. Squeeze the elbows in, come all the way down to the floor. Inhale for your cobra shape, pulling that heart forward and open. Elbows are squeezing in. Okay, exhale here, downward facing dog. And we'll take a few breaths here. Okay, shaking it off. We're just building a slow flow here. It's nice to build it slowly at first. And then once it's more familiar and more fluid, we can move through it breath by breath, okay? From your downward facing dog, here we go. Let's do the other side. Everything the same, but opposite. Inhaling for your plank shape. Exhaling to your hands, step forward and fold. Take a little time here just to hang. We're not in a hurry. You can grab your elbows and kind of sway it out. Releasing tension all across the back of the body. Maybe close your eyes. Just enjoy a little hanging. Okay, release those elbows. If you grab them, here we come on up. Rolling yourself up. Pushing into the floor, reaching up. Maybe look up at your hands. Okay, here comes the left knee rising up. Enjoy your single leg stance for just a moment. Let that right leg kind of wobble. Let the right arch do its little wobbly dance. Okay, one more big breath here. As you're ready, send your heart forward, send your left leg back. Take your time, moving slowly. Drop the left toe behind you. Find your crescent lunge. Hold and breathe. Back knee down is an option. Back knee up is okay. Drop that tailbone. Push into the back foot. Just letting those legs warm up slowly, okay? Maybe look up at your hands. One more big breath here in your crescent lunge. As you're ready, slowly bring those hands down underneath your shoulders. Okay, push that floor away. Send that right leg up in the sky. 3-leg dog, hold and breathe. Hips are level with each other. Right heel rises high. The bottom heel wants to go down. Holding and breathing into the backs of the legs. Maybe look forward at your hands for a little extension in your spine if it feels okay. One more big breath here in your 3-leg dog. Let's come out the way we came in. Exhale, the right foot comes forward, outside the right hand. Drop it. Okay, inhaling here, crescent lunge. Exhale, dip that heart forward. And inhale, that left leg comes up. Single leg stance. Okay, exhale here, feet down and fold it. Nice. Palms are down here, inhaling back to your plank. Exhaling through your vinyasa to the floor on your exhale. Inhaling through your cobra. Big heart puffs open. And exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, so that's gonna be our warm-up flow. Okay, let's go through it 2 more times, breath by breath, and see how it goes. All right, inhaling here, find your plank. Exhale to your hands. You can add a little hop in there if you want to, and fold. Inhale to roll up. That right knee is coming up here. We're moving breath by breath now. Exhale the right toe back. You find that lunge. Inhale, peel your heart open for your crescent lunge. Big, proud heart. Exhale, all the hands down underneath your shoulders. Inhale that left leg up in the sky, 3-leg dog. Maybe looking at your hands. Exhale, step the left foot back to your lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge, big heart, proud and open. Exhale, lean the heart forward. And inhale, that right knee comes up again. Exhale, all feet down and fold. Inhale back to your plank. You can put a little hop in there if you like. Exhale to the floor. Your vinyasa. Inhaling your cobra heart. Maybe your cobra is a bigger shape now. Maybe it's still very small. Either way, exhale back to your downward facing dog. Nice. We're going to keep it flowing. Inhaling here, find your plank. Exhaling to your hands. Maybe there's a hop and fold. Inhaling, roll yourself up. Now we have the left knee floating up. Exhale, send that left toe back, find your lunge. Inhale, pick your heart up, big heart. Crescent lunge. Exhale, hands down under shoulders. Inhale the right leg up and back, 3-leg dog. Exhale, the right foot steps forward, back to your lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge, hands up, maybe look up. Exhale, bow that heart forward. Inhale, pick the left knee up, single leg stance. Exhale, 2 feet down and fold it. Okay, inhaling back to your plank. You can hop, step, jump, what you like. Exhale to the floor, yogi's choice for your vinyasa. Inhaling for your cobra shape, big heart. Exhaling for your downward facing dog. Okay, we got 1 more round on each side. Inhaling for your plank. Exhaling to your hands and fold. Inhaling, roll up to standing, right knee up. Exhale, step it back. Inhale, crescent lunge, big heart open. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, left leg in the sky, 3-leg dog. Exhale, step the left foot forward, back to your lunge. Inhale, hands up in your crescent lunge. Exhale, heart forward.
Inhale, single leg stance, right knee rises. Exhale, 2 feet down and fold. Inhale back to that plank shape. Okay, yogi's choice for your vinyasa. Exhale down. Inhale, heart open. Exhale, downward facing dog. Great, one more on the left side. Inhaling, heart forward to your plank. Exhale to your fold. Inhaling, rise up to standing, left knee up. Exhale, step it back to your lunge. Inhale, big heart feels open. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, right leg up, free leg. Exhale, step back forward to your lunge. Inhale, heart up and open, crescent lunge. Exhale, shift that weight forward. Inhale, left leg up, single leg stance. And exhale to fold it. Put 2 feet down. Palms down, inhale back to your plank. Exhale through your vinyasa down to the floor. Inhale to your cobra shape, big heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a 5 or 6 long, slow breaths here in your downward facing dog shape. Okay, maybe a child's pose would be where you'd like to take these breaths. So I just want you to breathe and take some time, closing your eyes. Notice how you feel. If your breath and your heart are moving a little faster than normal, that's okay. Maybe try to slow them down. Okay, I'm going to start to move a little more deeply into some postures. Now that we're warmer, we've kind of cultivated some fluidity and some warmth. We can start to play around a little bit. Okay, taking one more breath wherever you are. Child's pose, downward facing dog, wherever you are. And then we'll meet all together in downward facing. Okay, with your inhale, we're going to send the right leg high in the sky. And we're going to bend the right knee, point the toes over to the left for a scorpion shape. Okay, keep that tailbone pointing back. Keep the shoulders and the heart moving toward the back of your space. One more big breath here, scorpion, feeling good, opening up that hip. And we're going to try to step the right foot between the hands. So as you're ready, step that right foot through. It's okay if it takes a couple steps. Drop that foot between your hands. Go ahead and drop the back heel. Coming on up to a warrior one shape. Come on up and in, holding and breathing here. Okay, in your warrior one shape, get strong in your legs. Okay, it's your foundation. The hips and shoulders are facing forward. The back foot and the front foot push down, and they're trying to kind of squeeze together. So cultivate a little magnetism between the 2 feet and the 2 knees. Okay, we're going to move from your warrior shape. So keep your legs really strong and solid. Take a big breath in. As you look up, okay, peel open your heart. With your exhale, drop your heart nice and low. You're going to reach those hands down and back, maybe almost like they're reaching up to the ceiling, a big shoulder movement. Again, inhale, lift your heart, reach your hands up, maybe a little bit back, big shoulders. Again, exhale, heart down, hands down, and back. Nice. Again, inhale, bring it up and open. This is going to be our little flow here. Okay, one more, please. Come down with me, heart down, head down, hands up and back. Now holding here. Okay, humble warrior. Drop your head and maybe interlace your fingers. Move those hands away from your shoulders and breathe. Keep pushing the floor with your strong legs, bowing humbly and breathing. Let that right hip sink low, okay? I know it might be a big sensation in the hip, but try to stay with it if there's no pain, okay? One more big breath in your humble warrior. And then as you're ready, stay low with your head. Release your hands around that front foot. Pop up that back heel. Inhale to a 3-leg dog, right leg in the sky. And let's see if we could scorpion this right leg. Bend the knee, point the toes over to the left. The hip is open. And then set that right foot down, downward facing dog. Nice. Walk it out, shake it out. Okay, right here, as you set that right foot down, you're back in downward facing dog. See if you notice the difference between the back of the right leg, the back of the left. More than likely, that right heel comes more readily to the floor. And maybe not, and that's okay too. We're going into the left side. Feel free to modify. Here we go. Inhaling here, left leg up. We're gonna bend that left knee, scorpion the toe over to the right, holding, breathing here for one breath. Shoulders and hips back, lifting that left knee. As you're ready, let's step through the left foot between the hands. See what happens? Drop the back heel, coming on up, warrior one. Set yourself up here. You have plenty of time to make your warrior one just right. Hips and shoulders face forward. That right hip is trying to move forward. The left hip is trying to pull back. And push the floor. Create some magnetism between the 2 feet. Okay, they want to slide together. Okay, are you ready? Same as before. Inhaling, your heart puffs up and open. Exhaling, your heart drops down and back. There's this big arm and shoulder movement where we sweep them all the way up. Humble. Inhale, proud, up and open. Exhale, humble, down, low. One more, please. Inhale up, big, proud heart. Exhale down, humble warrior. Hold here, humble warriors. Draw the hands together, move them away from you, and let that head hang. Keep the legs strong, okay? As much as the upper body is hanging soft, okay? The spine, the head hanging, push the floor. Let the hip, the left hip drop nice and low. It's possible that the top of your head will touch the floor, but it's not necessary. One more breath here in your humble shape. As you're ready, release those hands to the floor underneath your shoulders. Let's pop that back heel up, come up and out through a 3-leg, through a scorpion shape. Lift that left knee high. And with your exhale, drop the left foot back to downward facing dog. Shake it off. Nice work. Okay. Let's cleanse the palate before we go on to the other side and we get back in and add some more to our flow. So here we go. Inhaling here, heart forward to your plank. Exhaling to your hands to fold. You can hop step or however you like. Nice fold here. Bend your knees, drop your hips, come straight on up to a chair squat here. Inhaling up and open. And exhaling all the hands down. Inhale back to your plank. You can hop step. Exhale to the floor. Okay, maybe you come up to a cobra here as you inhale. Maybe you press the tops of the feet down and lift your thighs up off the floor, squeezing your glutes. Upward facing dog. Either way, roll yourself up and back. Downward facing dog. Take a moment here, take some breath. Maybe close your eyes. Notice all that warmth we cultivated. Okay, another breath or two here. We're gonna go back into our humble warrior flow and see what happens. Here goes. Meeting in downward facing dog or taking more time just to rest if you need it, okay? Always giving yourself permission to rest as part of the practice. As you're ready, inhale, right leg in the sky. We're gonna scorpion this right toe over to the left. Keep the shoulders and hips moving back. And with your exhale, step through. Drop that foot between the hands. Drop that back heel. Inhale, heart up, big proud heart in your warrior one. And just like before, exhale, humble warrior heart down. Hands sweep back and up. 2 more just like that, and then we'll add something else on. Inhale, heart up. Exhale, heart down. 1 more, please. On inhale up. And exhale down. Very nice. Okay, from here, drop your left hand underneath your left shoulder and reach the right hand up. Okay, we're in a twisted shape here, holding and breathing. If you need to drop the back knee and come off the back heel, go for it, no problem. But if it's all right, keep that back heel grounded as if you're in a warrior shape and twist the top shoulder up and open. You can look up, you can look down, you can look wherever feels natural, holding and breathing here. Okay, let the hips drop nice and low. 1 more big breath here in this twisted warrior shape. As you're ready, that top hand comes down on the outside of the right foot. Pop up the back heel. Inhale, 3-leg dog to a scorpion shape. Open up the right hip. And exhale, set the right foot down, downward facing dog. Shake it off. We're going into the other side. Okay, we'll add that same twist. Inhaling here, left leg up, scorpion, that hip open. Exhale, step the foot through. Drop the back heel. Inhale, warrior shape, up and open with your big proud heart. And exhale, drop your humble heart. 2 more, just like that, just like before. Inhale, up and open. Exhale, heart down. 1 more up. 1 more down. Very nice. Okay, once you come down again, drop that right hand underneath your right shoulder. Lift that left hand up. You're going to twist over to the left, maybe looking up, who knows, maybe looking down, but the heart and the shoulders are twisting to the left. Hold and breathe. Okay, if you need to pop up the back heel and drop the knee, go for it, okay? But if you can, keep that warrior shape in the lower body. Nice breathing. Think of twisting your rib cage around your spine. One more big breath here in your twisted warrior shape. Drop that left hand on the outside of the left foot. Pop up the back heel. Come on up to a 3-leg dog and scorpion that left toe over to the right. Hip open. Exhale, set the left foot down. Downward facing dog. Welcome back. Okay, permission to take a break here, especially if you just want to pop down to a child's pose. We're going to take a quick vinyasa before we come back to our flow. So permission to take a break instead of flowing. Here we go. Inhaling for your plank. Exhaling to your hands and fold. Okay, coming straight up to your chair squat as you bend the knees. Inhale, reach those hands up. Drop the tailbone down. Maybe look up. Exhale and fold it. Inhale back to your plank. Your vinyasa here. Exhale to the floor. Okay, cobra or upward facing dog as you inhale. Downward facing dog as you exhale. Take a moment, some breath. Maybe some child's pose time here. 3 breaths just to exist here. Pushing that floor away if you're in a child's pose. Letting those shoulders melt off your back. Okay, no matter where you are. Breathe. Okay, last breath wherever you are. And then we'll meet in downward facing. Whenever you're ready, we're going to go back in, okay? Inhaling here, that right leg is going to come up. We're going to scorpion that knee up and open. Exhaling to your warrior one. Step the foot between your hands. Drop that back heel. The left heel is down. Come on up. Inhale, warrior one, just like before. Exhale, heart down, humble. Hands reach up and back. Second time, inhale, up and open. Exhale, down and back. One more, up and down. Very nice. Okay, drop the left hand here. The right hand is reaching up, just like before. Now from here, you're gonna pop that back heel up, okay? That's the left heel is now up, okay? You're gonna drop onto the outside of the left foot, and you're gonna roll onto the outside of the right foot so that all the toes are now pointing out to the right. You're on the outside of the right foot and the outside of the left foot, a horizon lunge, okay? Now try this. Drop your hips nice and low. Maybe reach your right hand for the back of the mat. Now try picking your hips up high, making a rainbow shape with your right arm up and over toward the top of your mat. Nice breathing here. Exhale, drop low, reach back. Inhale, press high, reach up and over. One more time, exhale down. And inhale up. Holding and breathing here with me. I have one little challenge to add on to this. Permission to stay right here, okay? For a little extra spice, how would it feel if you lifted this right foot up and set it on top of the left? You're in a side plank, okay? You can reach the right hand up. You could always do this with the left knee down as well. Just a little funky challenge here for you, okay? If you took this little side plank, you're gonna come out the way you came in. You're gonna bend the right knee, step the right foot forward at the top of the mat. We're all back in the same place now, okay? As you're ready, turn the right toes to face forward, roll back onto the left toes, all the hands down on either side of the right foot. Whew, what a journey. Okay, coming out through a three-leg dog, right leg in the sky, scorpion, and set it down, downward facing dog. Shake it off. Okay. We're gonna go straight into the other side. And this will be our last round in this little flow before we bring the energy back down to the ground. Nice work, kind of a spicy flow today. So inhaling here, left leg in the sky, scorpion toe to the right. Exhale, step through, find your warrior shape. 3 times, inhaling up, warrior. Exhaling, heart down, humble. 2 more, proud and humble. 1 more, very proud and very humble. Okay, the right hand is down onto the right shoulder now. We're cultivating that twist with that left hand reaching up. We're looking to the left, maybe up. So from here, we're gonna take the back heel up off the ground. The back heel is now up, and we're gonna roll onto the outer edge of each foot so that all the toes are now pointing over to the left. So take your time here, okay? Permission to stay here. Okay, we're gonna drop the hips nice and low, reaching that left hand back. Okay, inhale, push the hips high, reach that left arm, rainbow shape, up and over. Again, exhale low, reach back. And inhale high, reach over. 1 more down. And 1 more up. Nice, holding and breathing right here. Now you could stay in this horizon lunge. You could even drop your hips and take it easy here. Special plank option, okay, side plank option to pick that left foot up, set it on top of the right, yogi's choice, okay? You can try it, maybe it works, maybe not. It's all fun and games here, not too serious. If you took that side plank option, you're gonna come out the way you came in, bending that left knee, that's the top leg, Stepping the left foot forward, back at the front of your space. Spin back to your lunge. The left toes point forward, the right heel spins up, left hand down. We're back in a lunge. Okay, inhaling here, left leg up in the sky, scorpion that hip open. Exhale, set it down. Downward facing dog. Nice work. Here we go. We're going to take one little vinyasa just to seal the deal, and then we'll bring that energy back down. Inhaling here, find your plank. Exhaling to your hands and fold. Bend those knees. Inhale straight up and into your chair squat. Look up. Exhaling all the hands down. Inhale back to your plank. Your vinyasa here. Exhaling to the floor. Inhaling for your heart open, cobra or up dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here. This will be our last downward facing dog of this practice. So notice how different it feels from the first one we did. Allow the heels to draw downward. Maybe even let your toes come upward as if you could lift them up off the mat, as if you could lift your kneecaps a little higher away from the mat as well. And then try drawing those elbows inward toward each other to let the shoulder blades really slide away from the ears. One more big breath, just saying goodbye to your downward facing dog for this practice. Okay, as you are ready, you're going to step one foot forward to come long ways on your mat. Okay, just pick whichever foot turns you in the right direction, but one foot comes forward and you're going to turn long ways. It takes some time here. It takes a little fidgeting sometimes to get yourself just right, but you want your feet about a leg length apart. Okay, equilateral triangle with your legs, and you want the toes turning inward a little bit, a little slight inward. And you want a little softness in your knees, okay? And with that knee softness, you're gonna bend into one knee, let the hips sink over to one side, come through center, bend the other knee, let the hips sink over the other way. And just take it side to side, kind of free form, kind of making it up. Hips sink back into the side, back into the side. This should feel like a nice stretch after all the work we did in your legs. Okay, let that heart rate come down, start to cool down. Next time you come back through center, we'll stay here for a little while. Let the hands be underneath your shoulders and let them be far enough away from your feet that your back is nice and flat, okay? Very table-like, and your hands are under shoulders, your hips are between your feet. Ground into your right hand and reach up with your left. Take a moment in the twist, okay? Very twisty shape for your spine. Just pause here with me and breathe. Notice how your tailbone tends to want to point to the left, okay? I really feel my tailbone trying hard to point to the left. So do your best to point it back behind you and take the left shoulder blade up and really away from your ears, like you're trying to move it down your back. Holding and breathing, breathing into the twist. Let the ribs become inflated with the inhales and compressed with the exhales. Make sure the bottom elbow, that's the right elbow, is a little bit bendy and prevent it from locking. One more breath here. Let's switch sides, okay? Bring the left hand down under the left shoulder. And of course, we're just gonna right hand up here, holding and breathing in this shape. Okay, feel the tailbone wants to point right, point it straight behind you and hook that right shoulder blade down your back, away from your ear. Holding and breathing here. Expand that rib cage and then compress it. Bottom elbow soft. It's okay to let your head kind of fall off here. One more big breath in your big twisty shape, wringing out your spine, resetting your whole back. Okay, as you're ready, right hand comes back down. And now we're going to take a little walk. The hands are going to walk back between the feet, okay? And then you're going to let your head hang. A forward fold, a wide leg, forward fold. Take some time here. If it feels okay, you can walk your feet a little closer, okay, or further apart. You kind of decide what feels nice. And then perhaps you walk your hands even back behind where your feet are, further back. You want to try to squeeze your elbows together and move your head down. Big stretch, holding and breathing here. Nice stretch for the backs of the legs, the inside edges of each leg. Let that head fall off here. Shake it out. Okay, no rush to come out. So take your time, extracting yourself slowly. Walk the hands back, up underneath your shoulders, walk them forward. Okay, we're gonna shimmy these feet toward each other. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. And then bend your knees until you can come all the way down to a seat. Okay. And then we'll come back normal ways on the mat. Here, you can extend your legs and shake them out. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit of a core challenge here just to get everything nice and strong and supportive after a little bit of back bending that we did, okay? So tailbone is gonna point at your toes. You can use your hands as a counterweight. And you're gonna roll back in extreme slow motion. So you can flex your feet, you can point your feet, just make sure the legs are active as you roll down. Okay, when you land, you're gonna reach your arms back, stretch out, take a big breath in. And we're gonna come back up the way we came. Exhale to roll yourself up. And then feel free to reach towards your toes. Feel free to reach as far as you like, okay? We're gonna roll through that a few more times. So inhale, rolling back to stretch out. Exhale, rolling forward to reach as far as feels good. Again, inhale. Controlling with your core strength. And exhale. Let's do it 2 more times, okay? Inhale. And exhale. One more, please. Inhale. And exhale. Now this time, as you come forward into your forward fold, I want to take a little time here and just be. So feel free to put a little bend in your knees, especially if you feel a little too much stretch in the backs of your legs or in your back. Ground your hands on either side of your legs, and you're going to make your spine as long as you can. I know that it's going to round, okay? We already know it's going to round, but even though it's rounding, move the shoulders away from your ears. Do the best to move that heart forward that you can, okay? Close your eyes, we'll just breathe here. Big stretch for your back. Okay, things to think about in your forward fold. Okay, first, focus on your exhales. Use your legs to gently push the floor down here, like your 2 heels are kicking downward. And notice how that feels. And think of drawing your big toes towards your heart and your heart towards your big toes. Okay, one more breath. And this really nice forward fold. Opening up all the space on the back body. Okay, this time as we roll up and then back, let's make this the very slowest roll back that we can, okay? Extreme core control here, one vertebra at a time. Make it last. And remember to keep breathing. As that spine finally unravels all the way to the floor, let's give the right knee a hug. Bring it in, squeeze it towards your chest. Give the heart a little lift towards the knee at the same time. Nice breath here. Eyes can stay closed. Letting yourself come down from maybe a spicy practice today, maybe a more mellow practice. But always nice to let your body come down gradually. Let's turn this into a twist, okay? Take the right knee over to the left. You can use just the left hand to do that. Okay, and then you're gonna look all the way over to the right. You can cactus your right arm and really smoosh your right shoulder down. You can even use your left hand to smoosh the right knee down if it feels okay. Nice breathing here. Think of lifting your heart up and away from the floor. One more big breath in this twist. And let the right knee come back through center and let it go. And then we'll just switch sides, okay? Left knee comes in, give it a little squeeze towards your heart, just a little suggestion. Okay, and then think of lifting the heart towards the knee at the same time. Okay, make it into a twist when you're ready. Pull that left knee to the right. Look to the left. I like to pretend I'm trying to flatten myself on the floor here, okay? Drawing that left knee downward, drawing the left shoulder downward, and think of lifting your heart up and away. Big breath. Okay, take your time coming back through center here. All the legs are extended. Find your resting posture here, Shavasana, with the arms and legs nice and long. The palms flop upward and the feet flop outward. And release all sense of doing, all sense of effort. The breath and the body become just easy here. Everything easy, everything soft, just being, and that's enough. Maybe a little smile rests on your face as you notice how you feel. And think of something good. Please rest like this for as long as you can today. The longer, the better. This is where I'll leave you for this practice. Thank you so much for training with me.